Hello community, and welcome to this week's video. For this week's video, I'd like to share some thoughts I'm having about some information that I am creating for my next course this coming fall. And I would love your feedback on it. So my previous courses have been about emotions and developing emotions with ourselves and how to be with them and to just let them rise up, to not let them define us, to just create the space for them. So when we get into a relationship with another, especially somebody that we love, and we are intending to create a relationship of authenticity and intimacy, the same principles apply. This concept of letting go of the fix can be carried into all of our relationships, whether it's somebody that we are intimately involved with, a friend, even truly in business, to just create the space for people to have their negative emotions, their negative circumstances of their life, without feeling like we have to fix. Truly deep listening is what's the most healing. It's healing on so many levels. For the person who is sharing, it's the space to just let themselves hear themselves, because most people are going to do what they feel is right. They're not necessarily going to do the advice that we want to share, right? So when we hear ourselves out loud, we have that space to do that. We are given the opportunity and the chance to listen. And this is usually what creates awarenesses for ourselves. So when somebody interrupts that with their advice and their experiences, which oftentimes is very well intended because we want to connect, we want that person to understand that we know and that we feel what they're going through. But sometimes it just gets a little off track. And so to just create the space for the person to share, to listen deeply with an empathy, not a sympathy. Sympathy is almost like condescending in a way. An empathy, to really understand and to feel into that person. Going back to the video that I spoke about last week about presencing, extending our presence into another to energetically connect. This is what's not only healing for the other person, but for the relationship that's happening between the exchange. Because there's a sense of energetic connection. It doesn't have to define the relationship, which is similar to the information about being with our own feelings, right? Our feelings don't define who we are. It's just the opportunity to connect on a deeper, more authentic, compassionate level. And this is where we experience each other. So again, less is more, right? We speak about that in somatic movement. Less is more. So I would love to hear your feedback on this. And I'm hoping to see you in the somatic class this Thursday. As most of you know, I had to postpone it I wanted to postpone it because of Jeff's attunement course that's happening this past week. So I hope to see you this Thursday, and wishing you a beautiful week.